Astrology video forecast. This is episode number 44 for the first half of May 2015. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm Benjamin Bernstein of astroshaman.com, coming to you from Asheville, North Carolina. I'm an astrologer, shamanic healer, and awakening activator, and it's my pleasure to bring you these astrology forecasts twice a month. So what's new during this forecast period? The theme of interdependence is highlighted by a Scorpio full moon. Also featured during the first half of May, a challenging Saturn-Uranus sesquiquadrate, hard Mars aspects to Saturn and Pluto, law of attraction opportunities with Mercury aspecting Saturn and Neptune, and more. And what's already happening as we come into the 1st of May is we have a waxing moon and 3 retrograde planets, Saturn through August 2nd, Pallas Athena through August 3rd, and Pluto through September 25th. And now let's take it one day at a time. On Friday, May 1st, you can bring increased power and positive transformation to your selfless service, as well as sacred sexuality, with Pluto sextile Vesta. Pluto 15 Capricorn, Vesta 15 Pisces. Then, fresh creativity and original thinking is inspired by a Mercury-Jupiter quintile, Mercury 1 Gemini, Jupiter 13 Leo. On Saturday, May 2nd, a Mercury-Chiron quintile, Mercury 2 Gemini, Chiron 20 Pisces, provides magical support for hands-on healing and sage advice. On Sunday, May 3rd, mental blocks and resistance to ideas can arise with Mercury opposing Saturn. That's Mercury 3 Gemini, Saturn 3 Sagittarius. But this aspect can also support mental focus, discipline, and productivity. Responsible perseverance can help convert Saturn from obstacle to ally. And then here on the 3rd of May, we have our feature event of the forecast, a full moon in Scorpio. That's at 13 degrees 22 minutes Scorpio to be exact, and it's happening at 11:42 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. Scorpio full moons are ideal for adjustment or release in areas such as intimate relationships, occult practices, and psychology. Additional themes include research, investigation, sacred sexuality, and all types of transformational practices. Let's have a look at the aspects to this lunation. A very tight square from Jupiter strongly amplifies the power of this full moon and also adds hope, joy, and humor into the mix. A tight square from Juno expands the effects of this lunation to all committed partnerships. A trine from Pluto to the moon doubles down on all the effects I started this description with about Scorpio, since Scorpio and Pluto carry the same archetypal meaning. And a loose sextile from Neptune adds a welcome measure of divine grace. This sextile also amplifies a constant flow of intuitive guidance to assist you in making the best of this new moon's energies. At first glance, this full moon Sabian symbol, holly and mistletoe bring Christmas spirit to a home, seems out of place in a May forecast, but a little scorpionic detective work reveals its relevance. As already noted, intimate relationships and committed partnership are significant themes in this lunation. This is also true for mistletoe, a parasitic plant that draws on the energy of its host tree for survival. But mistletoe also gives back generously. According to Wikipedia, mistletoe was often considered a pest that kills trees and devalues natural habitats, but was recently recognized as an ecological keystone species, an organism that has a disproportionately pervasive influence over its community. Areas with greater mistletoe densities support higher diversities of animals. Thus, rather than being a pest, mistletoe can have a positive effect on biodiversity, providing high-quality food and habitat for a broad range of animals in forests and woodlands worldwide." End quote. The wide variety of holly species also give as good as they get. To quote Wikipedia again, quote, "They are extremely important food for numerous species of birds and are also eaten by other wild animals. During winter storms, birds often take refuge in hollies, which provide shelter, protection from predators by the spiny leaves, and food." End quote. So this Sabian symbol highlights a point that the natural world never forgets, but that we humans must be reminded of. We are interdependent with the world around us. To live in harmony with our planet, including our fellow humans, we must only take as much as we truly need and give back generously to that which supports us. We must never forget that we humans are in committed partnership with planet Earth. Because of our inescapable interconnectedness, how we treat her is ultimately how we treat ourselves. The true Christmas spirit is about peace on earth and generosity to our fellow beings. These are ideas that we would do well to live by every day of the year. On Monday, May 4th, Saturn and Uranus are not natural bedfellows. Respectively, they represent conservatism and radicalism, tradition and rebellion, structure and chaos, playing by the rules and following your intuitive flashes. As Saturn and Uranus connect with a sesquiquadrate, a 135-degree minor hard aspect, and that is with Saturn at 3 Sagittarius and Uranus at 18 Aries, observe how these contrasting impulses are arising within you. Can you harmonize them by letting your Uranian intuitive flashes set the agenda, then using Saturn's love of structure to map out the implementation of your inspirations? Can you use Saturnian focus and discipline to structure a life that supports your optimal individuation and your service to the collective with your special gifts? Also today, you may feel larger than life with the Sun square Jupiter, and that's the Sun at 14 Taurus and Jupiter at 14 Leo. With the Sun in Taurus, this dynamic aspect supports sensuality, just being, immersion in nature, and an unhurried but unrelenting approach to accomplishment. Just be careful not to expand beyond your limits or bite off more than you can chew. We have no significant events on Tuesday, May 5th, so we move to Wednesday, May 6th. Sacred sexuality, personal transformation, and immersion into the hidden mysteries of life can be enjoyed more easily and with enhanced ease and relaxation with the Sun trine Pluto. Sun, 15 Taurus, Pluto, 15 Capricorn. On Thursday, May 7th, maternal love, material comforts, and the nurturance of family relationships are supported as Venus transits Cancer today through June 5th. Also on Thursday, May 7th, inspiration in your relationships, creativity, and finances could flash in at any moment with Venus quintile Uranus. Venus 0 degrees Cancer, Uranus 18 degrees Aries. Nothing to report on Friday, May 8th, but on Saturday, May 9th, some people experience mental confusion and fuzzy thinking with Mercury square Neptune. Mercury 9.5 Gemini, Neptune 9.5 Pisces. But the more you've opened yourself to divine consciousness, the more this aspect brings the enhanced clarity of intuitive knowing. If you would like a simple and quick and effective tool to open to your divine consciousness more easily, then I recommend my invocations. You can check them out at astroshaman.com. On the home page in the upper right area, you'll see a purple banner. It says Heal and Awaken Invocations. And if you click it, it will take you to a section of blog posts. In there, I have a number of articles about this, as well as some MP3s you can stream or download for free. So check that out if that sounds interesting. On Sunday, May 10th, it can be time for adjustments and reality checks in your relationships, creativity, and finances with Venus quincunx Saturn. Venus 3 Cancer, Saturn 3 Sagittarius. Remember that anything worthwhile, including these important areas of life, requires ongoing attention and maintenance to thrive. On Monday, May 11th, mentoring and healing are harmoniously energized under a Sun-Chiron sextile. That's with the Sun at 21 Taurus, Chiron 21 Pisces. With the Sun in Taurus, therapeutic massage and other forms of bodywork receive special support. Also, learning, communication, playfulness, and enjoying variety are supported by Mars transit of Gemini today through June 24th. Mars is the planet of action, so don't just think about it, do it. On Tuesday, May 12th, enjoying the blissful marriage of heaven and earth, walking through daily life in a spiritually awakened state, is magically supported by the Taurian Sun, quintile Neptune. Sun, 22 Taurus, Neptune, 10 Pisces. Law of attraction manifestation is also energized. And I do have a little brief article on my site about Law of Attraction Made Simple. Just go to the astroshaman.com site, use the search box in the upper right corner and type Law of Attraction Made Simple, and it will come right up for you. Also on May 12th, there's no denying the volatility of a 135-degree sesquiquadrate between Mars and Pluto. Mars, 0 degrees Gemini, Pluto, 15 degrees Capricorn. Mars-Pluto aspects have been linked to violence, impulsive behavior, and out-of-control sexuality. But when well managed, these fiery planets can fuel powerful leadership, ecstatic sacred sexuality, striving for a worthy cause, and enhanced athletic performance. With Mars in Gemini, you can learn more quickly and communicate with greater passion and persuasive power. This Mars-Pluto sesquiquadrate will want to express in your life somehow, so take it to the high side. On Wednesday, May 13th, focusing on mentoring and healing as part of your service to a higher cause is supported by a Chiron-Vesta conjunction, both planets, at 21 Pisces. Nothing to report on Thursday, May 14th, so we'll go to May 15th, Friday. Create a clear plan for what you want to accomplish, then start working your way through the steps. This will help transform a Mars-Saturn opposition, Mars to Gemini, Saturn to Sagittarius, from a frustrating roadblock to a brisk wind in your sails. And finally, you can enjoy extra ingenuity, energy, and inspiration under a Mars-Jupiter quintile, Mars 3 Gemini, Jupiter 15 Leo. What's up on our next video forecast? I'll tell you in just a second, but an announcement or two first. Information on everything that follows is in the What's New section on the homepage of astroshaman.com. Voting is now open for the Mountain Express 2015 Best of Western North Carolina Reader Survey. I placed first last year in the astrologer category and would love to hold the top position again this year. I have no personal attachment to once again being named Western North Carolina's best astrologer, but it would be great for my marketing since this is Western North Carolina's most influential reader survey. If you feel I deserve this recognition, I would be grateful for your vote. Voting closes Tuesday, May 5th at the end of the day, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. Those familiar with the Asheville area will find it easiest to complete this survey since you must vote in at least 30 categories, but you do not have to live in Western North Carolina to vote. Again, details are on my site, astroshaman.com, about how to do that. I want to mention also, with less than 30 days to go, Kimberly Crow and I will join luminaries such as Panache Desai, Paul Selig, Matt Kahn, Julie Dittmar, and Tara L. Robinson as presenters and service providers at ConsciousCon, a gathering of pure, heart-centered energy. It will take place in Cincinnati, Ohio at the Duke Energy Center, May 16 and 17. We'll be both vending and presenting at that place. And what's going to happen on our next forecast? A lot of cool stuff for the second half of May. Mercury turns retrograde. We'll have a Taurus new moon. Jupiter and Pluto make a quincunx, an adjustment angle. Venus is very busy. She's opposing Pluto, squaring Uranus, and trining Chiron and Neptune. The Sun will conjoin Gemini and oppose Saturn and Neptune, which makes some more law of attraction energy. Mars is going to make hard aspects to Uranus and Neptune, and the asteroid goddess Juno receives aspects from 3 slower planets, Jupiter, Pluto, and Uranus. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my Benjamin Bernstein YouTube channel to be notified when I post new videos. And if you like this video, please share it. This free video forecast is a partner project with iTunes' #1 astrology audio podcast, This Week in Astrology. That's also free. You can get my semi-monthly astrology forecast in writing by subscribing to my free email newsletter at astroshaman.com. Once you're there, you can also link to my Facebook page where I post daily forecasts. My personal services include astrology, shamanic healing, and awakening activation. All are equally effective in person or long distance. My guarantee makes my services risk-free. If you don't feel that your experience was helpful, there's no charge. I also offer other great products and services, many of which are free. To learn more, visit astroshaman.com. Thanks again for watching. I wish you infinite blessings as the stars light your way.